An immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, don't treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin' get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new grades. That album got me stressed, I tune it like T-Pain. Yeah, I got the keys and these got keychains. They keep taking shots, but they missing, they need aim. Caught the signal like Bruce Wayne. Never had it all, but I built it from loose change. Life is like a white tee, baby. Cause it's a cold game.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada and Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Houston Texans and the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. Now an opening past the 30. And they will finally track him down, but not before he takes us to the other side of midfield. At the Raiders' 45-yard line. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. And they'll pick up a 14 on that one. It's good for a Texans first down.
We met with these coaches during the week, Mike. They told us the emphasis this week about getting the run game going early. And we see it here. Nice first play pickup. Fresh set of downs.
And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and 6. From the gun, here's Stroud. He's got his man. It's Nico Collins. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Stroud connects with Collins. And it's a first down for Houston. Now, faking the give. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout. And that's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
On a second down throw for Stroud. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
3rd and 5. from the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jason Pinnock. And the Raiders are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
A run, and this is Ashton Genty. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
He'll look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
It's going to be third. They need one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down. 29-yard line.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
On 1st and 10, it's Genty. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. C.J. Gardner-Johnson from the back makes the play.
1-yard gain.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
So he gets on the board, first catch of his career. I can promise you he's going to hang on to that ball. Now, it wasn't the flashiest of plays, but just try to get him comfortable and try to settle him into this game.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught inside. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big play there for the Raiders. 31 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Run, Genty. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Vegas.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
And this this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
From the gun, it's Gino. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. He pulls it in around the 5. And he's so close to the goal line. Couldn't get that ball extended. They keep him out, and it sets up 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone.
And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. There's Vincenzi. Touchdown, Raiders. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. Now Jake Bates on for the extra point. He's got it. And the Raiders will take a 7-0 lead. Now a stoppage for an injured Texan. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. From the 6, here comes a return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return. Off the play fake. Here's Stroud. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's not going to get too far to tackle after a gain of just a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. After 21-yard line. So after 1, it's the Raiders with the early lead. And we're back in Vegas after this. It's Texans football. Quarter number 2 begins. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. They'll go play action with Stroud. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 78 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Touchdown, Texans. McLaughlin put it on the extra point. And the Texans will level things out at 7 apiece. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. He's going to let that to bring this one out. Probably a wise decision as this ball comes out to the 35.
You keep on. If you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. You just soft type. What? Fake up your type. Check.
They'll start on the ground with Genty. And that'll be a pickup of 3. DJ Reader brought it down. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line. From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Here's Gino. That's a short one. Caught by Bales. And it'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a first down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. Quick throw, taken in, and that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
Dante Thornton was the intended target. Third down coming up. From the shotgun, Smith. He gets that one complete to his tight end, Bowers. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
I know, I'm biased, but listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
A first down throw for Smith. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Check. Nickel.
Here's the handoff to Genty. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
On 1st and 10, here's Smith. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
Brings up second and 10.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Looking middle of the field. It's complete. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
We've been sitting up here wondering, when are they going to get their young, talented rookie involved? And they finally made it happen. He's able to get the ball inside the red zone with his first catch of his career.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he will get into the end zone. Dante Thornton, touchdown Vegas. That's his first touchdown of the new year.
And that was just a great drive. Really, from start to finish, Mike, you could see the play caller just really finding his rhythm, mix in run, mix in pass. Results in the touchdown pass. But really, everything they did, the entire possession, worked to perfection. And you can sustain the drives like that and come away with touchdowns. Man, that goes a long way towards establishing your identity for the rest of this game.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line. On play action, Stroud will find his man. That's Jaden Higgins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. He's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up second and
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
A tight end in motion now. On second down, Stroud. Left side into the hands of Collins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
18 on the play. First down, Houston.
Stroud going to set up the throw. This is caught at 2. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's first and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Houston. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. McLaughlin, good on the extra point. And the Texans will tie things up. We are all even at 14.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. This is fielded inside the 5. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 32-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Ever so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And it was brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. The drive will start on the ground. Oh, big hole left side. And he will score. Touchdown, Texans. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. He'll go through the end zone. It's a touchdown.
35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. Left side by Bowers.
Complete to number 89, Brock Bowers. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 38-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. Now, faking the give. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1.
And now you can see they're really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now, after that last completion, Mike, they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to, all right, we got to come away with some points. They've got a quarterback who's in complete control, and they got to see if they can finish this thing off.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught.
Franklin's pass. Complete to number 84. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
36-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
I had a rule, Mike, when I was playing that if the ball hit either of my hands, it was a drop. You don't get paid in the NFL to make the easy ones. You get paid in the NFL to make them all, and I think that's a catch he's got to come down with.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. Open man, left side. He's got it. Now timeout Vegas. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the opening half.
17-yard line.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. In the red zone now. He'll... Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And the Texans will take over at their own 14-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Like, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. In motion now, it's Collins. They'll keep it on the ground here again. Room to run at the 35. Down the sideline, past the 40. business on the ground. They run it into the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Mike, some of the hardest elements to coach for a running back is vision and patience. And in this case, you saw both of them on display, and he's able to take the long run all the way to the house for 6.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On the return, it is Trey Tucker. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He was taken down at the 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. In 2nd and
8. From the 22 now, here's 2nd and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll locate Thornton over the middle. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
You ready to spin? You ready to spin?
He'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. He's going to have the 1st down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
And the Las Vegas.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out. And the Texans are going to come up with it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front.
That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. On comes McLaughlin to add the PAT. He's got it. And the Texans will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
35. Raiders 14. Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. On the return, here comes Tucker. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Run right at the gut of Genty. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. That's to the right side. And incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll be 3rd down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but Listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
They come to the line needing 11 here on third down. Back to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. A big-time play for Vegas. An even 40 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll look to throw. That's out wide to Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. The quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up third down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Third down, 3 to go. Along the sideline, a nice catch. The feet in. It's a short game, but it'll move the chains. A first down.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And he is out of bounds. A gain of about 19 yards on that one. They're in business. It's 1st and goal.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
He's
got it at 3. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now, here's 2nd and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. That is 2nd TD catch of the season.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Texans 35, Raiders 21.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. From the gun, here's Stroud. Looking for his tight end on the corner route. He's got it. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive. Tight end motioning left. Stroud to throw here on 1st and 10. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not sure what it was, Mike, but there was something off about that play from the jump. I'm not sure if it was the body language or the on-the-line of scrimmage communication, but it was pretty clear to me that they weren't on the same page, and I think the result showed.
Going right, it's taken in, and they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 17 yards, the gain there. 1st down for Houston. They'll send a tight end in motion. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. Still set up, 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get past the marker. He's got a 1st down on that gain of 5.
And the offensive line does a really nice job winning this play at the point of attack. And once he got the ball, all he had to really do was just find a crease and hit it, and he's able to pick up the 1st down.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 23, here's 2nd down and 6. From the shotgun, C.J. Stroud. That is caught to the goal line and in. Joe Mixon. Touchdown, Texans. And this has to feel good for this team, Greg. After losing week 1, to continue to add to the lead here in the 4th quarter and get themselves likely back to 500.
Yeah, just a really nice bounce-back performance. After talking to them, they felt really disappointed in their week 1 performance. They felt like they got off to a slow start, Mike. So now here in week 2, bounce back, deal with a little adversity early in the season. I think this is going to bode well as the rest of this year plays on.
And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
At their own 29-yard
On the handoff, this is Genty. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. And this one is intercepted. Derek Stingley comes up with it. And the defense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball.
A 6-yard pickup brings up
From 29. Here's 2nd down and 4. stick with him again. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
First carry for Joe Mixon. He's to the 10. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5.
It's a gain of 21 yards.
They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. 5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. Back to throw. Stroud. He's hit as he threw. He goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
On a second down throw for Stroud. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. McLaughlin now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Texans will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chase McLaughlin set to kick off.
Here's McLaughlin now after the score. He'll kick this one away. That ball will hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. Now Genty. Taken down, but not until he gets to the 32-yard line. That was good for a dozen. A very quick first down. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
From the 33, here's second and 8. This one complete right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Watch the air. Watch.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
And this completion certainly won't be changing the outcome of the game by any means, but I do think there is something to be said for teams that continue to fight. They continue to try to at least finish this game and have something to build off of going into next week.
There's that man again. Another catch. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up second and 4 at the 17-yard line.
Here comes second and 4. They'll look to throw again. Open man is Horton. He's got it. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
That's a gain of 3. It's third and 1.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Looking to keep a promising drive alive. It is 3rd and a yard. He'll try to pick it up with Denty. And he's in. Ashton Denty. Touchdown Raiders. That's his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
Bates, good, with the extra point. And the Raiders are able to edge a bit closer. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right to the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
On play action. Stroud. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And that's what you call being fearless, going over the middle. That's not everybody's cup of tea in this league, Mike. Some guys love to operate outside the numbers, and some guys understand their role is in the middle of the field, and not only to make that catch, but to do it laying out. It's a big-time play to secure that one.
And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide-open hole and have breakaway touchdowns. But that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
So it's a win for the visiting Texans. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end,